Recording, this is Wednesday. I'm on late shift today, so slightly different timings today. It's currently 9:15 in the morning. Start shift just about 10, so I'll be heading over M9 to sort my hair out, and we'll be keeping you up to date. Hopefully by this time the rush hour traffic will have gone, and I'll be able to make a fairly straightforward trip across the motorway. So apart from the fact that the folk at the end of my street decide to park in silly places, which is a bit crazy. They don't like to leave their car in proper places, they like to leave it. Oh, nice car in the morning, RS3. Just on the way down round the corner from my house, so they weren't really wanting to let me out there, but they did, so that was good of them at least. One thing we are going to hit this morning is school time, so yep, I can expect to be stopped and started here with everybody on the way to school. Noticed somebody there getting a new driveway, about time. Stops people parking on the roads down here. It's not the best place, and there is now speed bumps down this area, so lots of folk dropping kids off for school down here. They used to all stop in their cars on the road here, but they've put, as I say, speed bumps on. Not the best, and they are doing damage to my car already. I think that's probably why I had a flat tyre at the weekend. So I'll be keeping an eye on that, blaming the council because it's them that's caused it. So we're just heading along past Lenzie Academy there. Myrtle Avenue, got a wee bit of traffic at the end, so hopefully by the time we get past this the motorway will be reasonably quiet. So it's been a quiet wee morning. It was quite wet earlier on, so I think maybe the water has stopped it from being so busy. But I'll just be grabbing a wee bit of breakfast on the way in this morning, so please excuse the mouthful. It's just a wee cookie from Asda, so a wee bit of energy for the journey over, then I'll have my proper breakfast when I get in. A wee conference call this morning, so that'll keep me busy, and with any luck take up part of the morning. Also, we apology, we haven't managed to get the M9 Diaries episode from Monday uploaded yet, so I'll be trying to get Mondays and today's up once I get home tonight, although it does take a wee while to upload them and then splice them together, so I'll see what I can get finished, get them uploaded, and then you can have a look at them. Lots of nice new views, which is good. Still only 9 subscribers though, so make sure you tick subscribe and turn on the notifications if you want to see the new episodes. They will be updated, as I say, if not daily, it'll be every second day, although it's meant to be a daily vlog. next week. I've got my boss up in Edinburgh, so I'll be over there pretty much every morning, so you can keep an eye out for that. That will definitely be getting uploaded in the afternoons. But again, I am back on early shift next week, so that'll be keeping me busy, getting in early in the morning. That's the rain back on again, so sort of expected that. I'm hoping it's not going to stay on all the way over. That'll mean I'll get an easy run into Edinburgh with any luck. Marks and Spencer's articulated lorry, don't want to argue with that, so we'll just be waiting for that to go round the roundabout. Sorry about that, that was just a wee bit of food to start me off for the morning. As I say, now we'll head over journey. It's quite a low sun this morning, so it's a wee bit blinding. Just everybody in front of me is going quite slow, so just have to keep an eye on that. Watch my eyes because I'm going to get blinded in a second. The sun is right on my eye line, as you can tell. Nothing worse for driving than having to drive into the sun. So hopefully you've been enjoying the previous episodes. There's been a fair amount going on. Just giving you a wee quick update of my life, quick update on the travel, and just keeping everybody generally updated. So day-to-day life in Scotland, that's what you get here. And as I said before, if anyone wants to add to it, has any recommendations, then please make sure you comment below. I will take them up. I'll give you a mention as well if you leave your name, and we'll get that in a future vlog for you. So just heading up onto the M80, which will take us along back the way from where I was on Monday, of course, past Falkirk, through coming on past Falkirk, and then onto the M9 to Edinburgh. Due to arrive in Edinburgh about 10:15 at the looks of it. Don't start my shift till about 10:30, so that's not too bad, and a wee bit early. Means I'll grab a bite to eat before I start. And finishing off later tonight, so hopefully again I'll miss the traffic on the way back. You'll probably get a slightly darker vlog on the way home with the because it's night time. So again, it'll be done by interior lights. So all the traffic was in front of me seems to be heading down the same on-ramp as I am, so looks like we're going to be sitting in a bit of traffic this morning. But we're not quite, it is only 10:50 this morning, so we're not quite over rush hour. Although, as I say, hopefully I'll miss the the majority of the traffic. By the time I get to Edinburgh, the bit at Edinburgh Airport, Newbridge, the traffic should have calmed down enough that we're not going to have any problems. One of the boys in the works just got a nice drone yesterday, so Rory was testing that out above Newbridge. It's quite good, nice quality picture, and it looks like quite a fast drone as well. Need to try and get hold of one and have a look at them. Something I've always been interested in, but never have the cash about, or never see the point in getting one to play with. I don't really have the time sometimes to do it, so you've also got to have a really big, usually got to have a big area to fly about in. He's quite lucky. Working out of our other data centre in Edinburgh, we've got quite a large area of empty land round about that you can fly about in, so quite good for having that sort of thing to do in your break or your lunch. Just give a bit of practice. One thing I've always wondered about these sort of drones is the battery life in them. I mean, you only get 10-15 minutes flying with them, so you're really risking flying about too much in case you drain the battery and end up losing the drone or having it stuck somewhere. So yeah, not terribly great, but it's a lot of money for something that might get lost. Just passing one of the main landmarks in Cumbernauld, the Brew factory, where they produce the majority of the Mars Brew, amongst other things. So actually I was wrong, we're not getting too much traffic, it's quite free flowing, and certainly sort of toddling along at the motorway speeds here, so not too bad. So yeah, hopefully that'll get us over to Edinburgh just in time, just before we're quoted. So also brought a wee bit of my own banana bread in this morning, so I'll get that with my lunch probably. Our baking from the other day. The sun's gone, so I can put my visor back up, which is good. Dark sky actually just now, so it looks like it's going to be raining most of the way over. That's not too bad, but it does sort of slow the traffic down. There's like this bit of traffic here, you do get folk that are sort of sitting in the wrong lanes, as I keep going on about, but it does happen quite often. So yeah, we're actually coming up just to what used to be a roundabout, Talking Kilns. Now a junction, and looks like it's quite busy this morning for some reason. I'm just going to move into the inside lane. There's quite a lot of traffic that are sitting in the wrong lane again, so I'll just sit here, toddle up this lane. There's quite a big gap. Not undertaking, just I'm sitting on the speed limit, so I'll just sit around this speed, and then that should hopefully just take us up onto the next section of motorway. So yeah, this is quite regularly one of the busier bits of the road, so I think today it's just been unlucky that it is 9 o'clock and it's reasonably busy, so I'm going to let Trans out there, but I'm not going to get a chance because he's going to be stuck in the moving of traffic, unfortunately. Moving in myself, I've sort of stuck myself in the slower lane. The outside lane here is currently running slightly slower speeds than the inside lane, so with any luck that'll change in a second once we get a wee bit further up. Just traffic is a wee bit sort of intermittently moderate. Probably fine. Usually I find there's been an accident further up. That's what you tend to find with the traffic being this slow, so it should clear in a wee while once the police move everyone. Nice sign there, please be a courteous driver. That happens very, very rarely. I try and let people pass, but you do get people that just sit in the wrong lanes or at the wrong speed, and you just, some of them shouldn't be on the road, you know what I mean? Yep, so it's the middle of the week already. It has been quite a quick Monday and Tuesday. With any luck, the rest of the week will be the same, and it'll pass quite fast. Friday this week is going to be interesting. Got a booking at the back end of Hamilton, which is unfortunately right where there's a big roundabout being closed off this week, so I think that's going to be a bit of a nightmare to get to. And Saturday I've got an engagement party, somebody that's passed me a booking, so my own booking's not too bad. At least I know the people that are going to be there. It should be quite a good party. I don't know them personally, but I do know them at least through having done functions for them before. So give them a good mix of music and keep them all up on the dance floor. That's the main thing. And it's close by as well, which is even better. So obviously the one on Friday is going to be quite difficult to get, certainly home from, with the closed roundabout junction. So as you can probably hear, the rain is getting a wee bit worse just now. We're currently crawling along about 40 miles an hour. Traffic just not wanting to move any faster. As I say, probably makes me think there's been an accident further up, which is quite common. Yeah, it's getting really bad this morning. So with any luck, this will clear up quite soon. It's not something that happens that often, but when it does, it can be quite annoying. Just slows you down the way over. Thankfully, in my previous episodes, you've been lucky enough to not get too much traffic. So If the traffic stays like this, then might be a wee bit behind schedule this morning. I have gained a wee bit on the directional sort of estimated time of arrival, so I've got about 4 minutes to play with. I don't see me being delayed for that amount more. Usually the travel time is quite standard, so we've still got a lot of traffic here, but we're starting to get to the clearer bit, so within a couple of minutes I should be on the M876, which is the road that takes me up through, takes me past Bagnock and then through Falkirk and then up past Larbert. So that'll be in just 2 or 3 minutes once I get through this traffic. Another wee movie recommendation as well for you was watching Doctor Strange this morning. Finished watching it off. It's reasonably good. One thing I would say is definitely try and get to see it in the cinema. It's quite a graphical picture. Trying to watch it on a copy or a small screen is quite difficult. So I definitely recommend getting the pictures to see it. It's quite a good film. This morning looks like the traffic is going to be quite tight here. I'm going to have to actually pull in behind a wee bit, behind somebody who's again not indicating out. People seem to have a bad habit of doing that. At least I indicated in. Brand new Volkswagen Polo, but obviously doesn't care for the back end of it because he just likes to pull in, not indicate, and hope for the best. Pull out, sorry, hope for the best. So now we're on the M876, the traffic should be reasonably good on the way over. Quite free flowing at the moment. We are sitting at the speed limit, so that'll help the time, help keep me on track to get over here. Car quoting 174 miles per gallon. If that was the case, that would be excellent, but I don't quite believe it. There we go, pre-warning for a 5-minute delay. So that would take me to back to the time where I thought I was going to make it over for. But I don't think the 5-minute delay will probably have disappeared by the time I can actually get over to that side of the country. Hopefully, once we start getting a few more followers, you can give me a heads up on what you're all up to. Just drop me a comment, let me know what you all do, what your day-to-day life's like. I might, as I say, be able to mention a few folk. It's always good when I'm not able to do like crazy things like some of the folk on the American video vlogs, that I can give you an you do, update what my everyday life is, and also the traffic and what's going on my travels. So say feel free to let me know what you all do for a living and a wee bit about yourselves, and I'll get you a mention in later vlogs. Behind a wee Renault Megane. Thankfully it's not as noisy as the one I was behind on Monday afternoon. The sound from that one was absolutely shocking, so I actually thought it was my own car. There you go folks, that should be us back with M9 Diaries. It is Wednesday the 14th, I think it is today, of November. Slightly rainy, halfway across to Edinburgh, and well, not been a terribly busy episode, but kept going. A wee bit of bad driving, but that seems to happen in every episode. You've got the rain just now, had a wee bit of traffic, but that is clearing up gradually. So hopefully, just about to hit the M9, and that will be taking us all the way to Edinburgh. Due to arrive there in about 30 minutes time, so I'll be keeping you guys updated. I'm just going to quickly check and make sure the camera's actually on again. Second. Yeah. There you go. Don't know why I had to check that, but definitely you are getting me loud and clear and in high definition film. The wee Fuji's been doing quite well. Did obviously do an episode the other day on my phone, which was great, except for the fact that it was filmed in portrait and then YouTube decided to edit it the opposite way around, so you've got the second half before the first half. So I can only apologise for that. Don't really have the ability to swap them round just now, so as it says on the description of the episode, the second half starts about 15 minutes in, but the good thing about the episode is it is only about 30 to 40 minutes long, so you don't quite get the hour-long episodes that I do on a regular basis, so it might make it a bit easier to watch, a bit easier to pick up rather than me waffling for an hour. Obviously today I've had a wee bit of a late shift, so I've had a few blanks there where I've not spoken. I'm not going to cut these out, as I've said before. It's a live vlog. You get what you give, so to speak. I do keep you up to date, and I don't cut anything out of the vlogs as I go along. So hopefully that will be a wee bit more interesting for you guys. But if anyone has any thoughts on it, then as I say, please just hit the like button, leave me a comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Diaries are becoming quite popular. I've seen it shared on a few social media sites, so I want to see it up on Facebook, get it on Twitter, you know, even a wee bit on LinkedIn if you've got it. Anything will help. Just make sure you put in my blog page address, email it round, anything you want, just make sure people subscribe. It all helps, and we're bringing you all the latest news from Scotland every single day, just as much. If the blog doesn't go up on the same day, it will go up either the day after or the evening after. So unfortunately, getting it up sometimes I've got to get it edited first, so my machine's fairly fast, but it's not really fast enough to do it all in one go, I'm afraid. Oh, there we go, we slow down here at Grangemouth. Now again, I mentioned the other day, Grangemouth is where the vast majority of petrol in the UK is refined. It comes in here and goes out here, pretty much. can be quite a busy area. You get some nice flames from the refinery sometimes, which is interesting when it's dark or when the clouds are low. But today there's not a lot going on. I can't see any flames, so they must be just refining properly. Traffic at the moment has slowed down, not terribly sure why. I think there's just a lot of people sitting slow speeds. But again, if I move to the inside, I'm just going to hit the same thing. Got wee white loads coming up, that's probably what's slowing a lot of people down. Just watching so I don't sit too close to the car in front. Don't fancy a wee bump in the morning. I've been lucky enough the last couple of years, so I'll be keeping that. There we go, that is the back end of a crane, the looks of it. In fact, apologies, it is actually a large crane. So we're now past that, that'll take us back hopefully to normal speeds. Heading up the hill to Linlithgow. Weather's sort of dried up slightly, it is spitting a wee bit, rain, but that'll clear up in a wee while. Just trying to keep my average fuel economy, as it's around about 50-55 miles per gallon or so. Usually on the way over I can hit 50 or more as the overall average, so because a lot of this journey is uphill, it does vary quite a lot. So with the diesel it makes a big difference. So that's the rain, not quite cleared up, it's come back on a wee bit. I suppose we are heading uphill, so probably the higher grounds get rained more. Nice wee smart car, brand new. Still not actually heard from BMW about test driving the i3. I was quite surprised because that was the end of last week that I contacted them, so obviously they aren't really wanting to sell very many of them. I was quite interested. The fuel economy, or the economy even, and the price wise was going to look reasonably good, but if they're not interested in contacting me, then I dare say I won't be getting one of them. Still wouldn't mind a Tesla, but the money wise, unless the blog picks up and we get a lot more viewers, I won't be getting a Tesla. But the thought's there, it is on my wish list. Maybe we'll get one for Christmas. I think it'd be a good actual good thing to put money into, because it's one car that definitely won't lose value. But unfortunately you have to have the money up front to get one, so, and also they're not going to be available till next year, so there's a bit of to and froing as to whether or not to get one, so you could always try and win one, of course. We've been looking at the best of the best car spot the ball competitions. Really good competitions, not entirely sure how fair they are, but I've been doing reasonably well on them. Could do with getting a bit of luck and getting a nice wee car out of one of them, but I don't see that happening in the near future. I'll keep trying it on the free credit I get. I can win something at one point. Still got the rain on just now. I can't see blue skies in front of me, so the clouds are obviously clearing. So I'm guessing that the east coast of Scotland is looking a wee bit nicer. It's definitely lighter than it was when I left the Glasgow area. Yeah, got a wee bit of a sore back this morning. Don't like to stay in bed too long, but sometimes it can happen if I'm on late shift. As per usual, I'm on a slightly yawning stage this morning. I think I need to get to the office, get a couple of coffees down me, wake myself up and actually start doing some work. That will keep me going. I've got some studying to do as well today, so I'll get on that and hopefully that will keep my brain active. Still got another 20 minutes or so till we get in, so hopefully you haven't fallen asleep yet. I'm keeping you quite interested, and it will keep going. There we go, into the roadworks bit that we saw the other day. There's not really any roadworks, it's just cars outside the road, so I think they're just doing work on the verge, but they've got the cones out, so they've obviously been doing some work somewhere. No cones up the middle of the road this time. There was some on Monday. It seems that they've cleared them off though. So no 40mph speed limit signs, even though there wasn't really a 40mph speed limit at this time of the day. Just about to come past the off-ramp to the Forth Road Bridge, so that's about 10 minutes from Edinburgh, so it shouldn't be too long. We'll get into the office and have a seat, and that will be of course the end of today's first episode. Wee high winds warning. I think that's more likely to be on the bridge. Forth Road Bridge can be quite windy and wavy. But they are building a new one, so that should be open fairly soon. I've not really seen it up close, although I can see the two towers from here from it, so we need to have a wee trip over there at some point once it's open. So good, that's my average mileage, come over 50 miles per gallon, so that's always shows I'm doing reasonably well today. Even though I had a wee slow start with the traffic going through Cumbernauld. Person to my left, the outside lane, decided to try and move over when there's people beside him, even though there's a big space behind me. But he's now pulled in, so that's not bad. He's done the best thing and waited until the braking traffic. So we've still got a wee bit of rain, but we do have the sun. Clouds are breaking up. Blue sky up to my left, so once I get to Edinburgh it should hopefully be clear. And I'm guessing the folk in Fife will be getting nice weather as well. That is sort of the Fife area, so interesting enough though. This is now the 4th day since I had the flat tyre. This is Wednesday, flat tyre was Sunday. I've not seen any air leak from my fuel again, my tyre. Obviously don't want to speak too soon, but I don't think there's actually any problems with the wheel. I think there's obviously been a break in the beads at one point. So I'm glad that that's not been replaced or repaired. We're back into the sun blinding us again, so interesting sore hand the last couple of days. I'm not sure if I'm catching what Diane's got, and we've both got sore hand fever, but mine thankfully is not sore enough that I'm going to have to wear a wrist support, which is good. We're not getting glare off the road, so that's not too good. I'm just going to check the camera again. There we go, you see you're fine just now. Hopefully this half an episode will be fine for the next 10 minutes or so till I get into the office, and then I'll get them spliced together later on, get them all up onto YouTube, and that will be probably my 5th or 6th episode, or 5th and 6th, because I've still got Monday as well, or episode of the M9 Diaries, and you'll be able to have a look and see what I do on a day-to-day basis. Obviously, speaking to yourselves, it's keeping me interested, keeping my eye on the traffic, and keeping everybody else up to date as well. Should really do it on Facebook, do it real time, and give you Facebook Live, but I think that would lose me a lot of Facebook friends, so I'll just stick with YouTube, let you subscribe if you're interested. And then at least some of you can give me ideas. So we're actually just hitting, still actually busy at this time of the day. Didn't think the traffic would be this bad, but looks like we do still have some ongoing traffic going into Newbridge. Speed limit looks like it's down at 40. I am now stuck in the everyday sort of day-to-day traffic. This will be the 5-minute delay that I was getting shown earlier on, but hopefully, as I say, 5 minutes is 5 minutes, it should clear quite quickly. Still indicating in even though I shouldn't be, that's me now turned it off, so I think part of the problem on this part of the road is actually the glare of the sun is quite bad, so I'm probably finding that people are driving slowly just to avoid any sort of accidents. So I'm actually considering going round to see the BMW garage that's just around to my right at Newbridge, since the one in Glasgow did not want to contact me, so but I can also do that maybe later on, maybe nip over this afternoon at some point. Obviously I'm in on late shift today, so I'll be in until about 6 o'clock or half 6 tonight, and then I'll be heading back over to Glasgow. Yeah, traffic's flowing not too bad, it's still quite slow, but at least it's moving. Sometimes you can sit on this part of the road and it doesn't move at all, so it's always good when you can keep things going. also trying to keep things going with my website, BlackBerry Exclusive. It's been relatively slow this last couple of weeks, but with any luck it'll pick up again. There's a few new phones out which we need a good review on, so if anybody out there has a DTEC 50 or DTEC 60 BlackBerry, please feel free to send me an update. Tell me how it is, and you might even get included on the website, so get that to me and I'll check this again. Yep, make sure you get that to me. Email address is ifraser@ntlworld.com, or you can also get me at ian@blackberryexclusive.co.uk. But as I say, get that up to me. Even if you get a video, throw the video clip up on YouTube, send me the link or drop it into the comments, and I can even get that up for you onto the website. So if you want a wee bit of fame, get a 30-second unboxing or a review up, and I'll get you uploaded. It all helps, and as I say, as many updates as I can I'm looking for, so it's all good. The traffic has now become a wee bit standstill. I think the road today is actually worse than it's been for a while, and that is 9:30, so it's not like it's early morning rush hour traffic. So, car spotting, I have just spotted a Lotus Esprit, which I've not seen for a long time. Lotus Esprit, the side of the road there. Classic car, nice black colour. Probably the turbocharged version because it's got a big rear wing. So, nice to see a classic car out today. If we go past, I'll try and get a wee clip of it and get that included in the blog. But we are, of course, depending on how fast I'm moving on this lane compared to the other lane. So, keep my fingers crossed we're going to get past it, and I'll get you a wee update on it. I think at this rate it looks like we are going to pass it, so that's good. I'll get you a wee picture of it. There we go, wee Lotus Esprit there. I've not seen one in ages. Y-Reg, but still a classic V8. Nice looking car, nice quality. Nicely kept by the looks of it. Sounds nice. Hear the V8 from it. That is a classic. It's an older man driving it, but it's an absolute classic. Might be a Y plate, but you do not get many of them on the road. That is a sports car that you can appreciate sometimes. They aren't supposed to be the most reliable of cars, but certainly that one looked in really good condition. I think if you keep them right and you have the money to keep them going, I think they actually aren't too bad. Maybe not the best day to have it out because of the rain, but then again you can't really avoid. Sometimes you've got to have these things out and use them. It's worse to keep them locked in a garage somewhere. So yeah, across to my right we've got a number of garages. As I say, I think there's a BMW garage over there. Need to nip over at some point and see if they've got any of the electric cars in, just to have a look. I am convinced that it's the way to go, however it is a shame that the shape is not the nicest. I think if I was getting one, I would definitely get one with all the additional bits and the nice big wheels, so it didn't look quite like a big box, which is what it looks like in its standard form. I'll just quickly check the time again. Yep, so you're still okay there. I don't know how long has I been recording. The screen's off on the back of the camera, so I'm just pretty much keeping you going at the moment. Hopefully by the time I get into the office I won't have ran out of the latest sort of side of this. It's a half-hour recording limit, so if these traffic lights hurry up and change, I might actually get onto the airport roads. So currently we're at Newbridge, heading up past Edinburgh Airport. That will keep me going for the next 5 minutes or so, and then I'll be into the Gyle in Edinburgh, and then that will take me to the office. So as I say, I am late shift. I've got another half hour till I start, so I'm going to be a bit early, get some breakfast, chat with some of the guys in the office, and with any luck, have quite a busy day. So yeah, I got home tonight, try and make some nice food. I've got some prawns probably. I think with prawns and rice I'll have, chilies, spring onions, and what else? I don't know, but yeah, I think it's going to be chili prawns. Should be quite nice. I think it's piri prawns actually, not chili prawns. It's always quite nice to have stuff like that during the week. Fills us up and keeps you going. Lots of nice vegetables in it. So it looks like we've got we're just passing, just before we got to Edinburgh Airport, you've got Ingliston. Ingliston's a showground. It's just advertising an agricultural show that must be coming up. There's nobody in it just now, but it is only Wednesday, so obviously the show is at the weekend. But they're already set up the parking for it, so that'll be something in there for this week probably. Then next up, obviously, as I say, we've got Edinburgh Airport. Become quite a busy airport. Definitely one to go to if you have to.